Anybody else have a huge crush on Marilyn McCoo growing up? Last night, I didn't get to sleep at all. No, no, didn't get to sleep at all because of my foolish pride. And it was cold outside, and last night I didn't get to sleep. No, I didn't get to sleep. What other song did she sing? That one lady sings. I can't remember her name. The one that sings, if you ever see that man for me, tell him that I love him. Tell him that I care. She has such a good voice. Oh, I like her. I have to go get her name down. I didn't get her name down. But she's not as physically, sexually desirable as Marilyn McCoo. But her voice is like, damn. Ella Fitzgerald, her voice is so good. It's like, and then people, you wouldn't know it. No, Ella Fitzgerald got a nice body on her. And when she was young, she was cute. Like Peggy Pettis, and I'm not that shallow. I'm not Jennifer Lopez. Okay, you know what I mean? Jennifer Lopez will only date a guy that's not as hot as the hottest guy if he's a record mogul and can get her career going. So I'm not like that. Okay. Everybody knows that. Okay, Maria Barnes had Norbert's body, but she was a beautiful woman. Oh my, she's a pretty woman. She's so pretty. Okay, she had one of the most pretty faces you ever saw. She just came from people that were abused and morbidly obese. She was gorgeous. She had a great body. She had, whoo, Lord, yeah, oh yeah, almost wonderful body, right? But that's why I wasn't shallow, and I just didn't want those Oprah pictures that were naked if they were really Oprah, not CGI, on this phone. I wanted them on the other phone, but I can't get them on the other phone. Yeah, she looked good. I'm not, Miss Maria Barnes. My Maria, don't you know I've come a long, long way? The only reason why me and Maria didn't hook up, I thought about having Earl and Antoine be Patrick's older brothers, but she wanted to go to Charlotte or Orlando, and I couldn't because I told her, I said, I can't leave. I have to stay in Phoenix, and she didn't want to stay in Phoenix. I said, I have to stay in Phoenix because of the state laws with shared parenting. I'm not going to leave Patrick. Okay. So I'm going to stay in Phoenix until, because Steffi tried to go to Houston. I said I'd move to Houston. And so she was like, I can't, he's going to get, I'm not, you ain't going to try to get away from me. I'm going to raise my son. Do you know what I'm saying? The fuck? I'm glad I didn't. Well, because where we lived was, Humble is a hard place to live. Okay. Phoenix, they're both genocidal playgrounds and hellholes. But it's, it's interesting. Me and Steffi are different. To be around Chief, I'll tolerate K being a bitch. Because I love Chief so much. Most people ain't like that. My son's like his mom. Okay. He won't go around Chief because if he goes around Chief, he got to go around K and he don't like K. Right. No, Patrick's got his mother in him. No, I didn't go back to the Gilliards to look for Patrick because I knew Gilbert would start shit and I would have to knock his ass out on the hood of his own car. Because I know my brother-in-law. I love him. Okay. That one night when he got drunk at the bowling alley, and I told Shelly, why don't I just knock him the fuck out? We'll put him in the back. She goes, no, then you got to live with him. I got to live with him too. Shit, because he was drunk. No, I wasn't even going to play around. I was just going to bounce his head off his own car and just put him in the back and say, okay, Shelly, you drive him home. You sober. Okay, that's what I was going to do. Instead, I had to follow them home while he was driving to be a buffer between other cars and a buffer between the cops. I was pissed. I was pissed all the way home. I was pissed all the way back home. But Patrick driving back, I was mad. Okay, you can ask Patrick. He was pissed. God damn him! Who fucking drives after being drunk with his own wife and his kid in the car? So the same thing happened to me with Shelby and Trisha. And I told Steffi, we're gonna have them visit, but we ain't ever going back there again. I am not gonna have you know, because I was like, no, and they wouldn't let me drive. I was like, y'all just give me directions and I'll drive. No. And I was like, and we were tired, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had just drove straight all the way from Montgomery, Alabama, because Steffi didn't want to stop in Mississippi or Louisiana before she got to her parents' house, right? Because somebody got raped in a janitor's closet in Montgomery, Alabama next to us, and we called this deputy sheriff's department. The white and black sheriff showed up and told us it's a crime to report false crimes. And Steffi's like, she already had the truck loaded and goes, Earl, let's get in the Penske and let's get the hell out of here. And we ain't stopping unless we have to for gas in Mississippi and Louisiana. And I'm like, Okay, baby. She was like, we're going all the way into, I was so tired. I hadn't slept. I was just driving. And when we got into Houston, man, the sheets of what we were hydroplaning down the center lane. And you know how they drive in Houston, right? It's like, y'all motherfuckers want to get knocked in because I ain't stopping. That's my baby right there in that car seat strapped in with two 10,000-pound straps. And that's my baby mama. You go to, that's I got sunshine on a cloudy day. She don't act like that. I don't care. Okay. It's funny because me and Pat were talking the other day. And when you're genetically sequenced, you go towards like type people. And Steffi would sit there and yell all the time. She goes, that's no fair. Law gets all the good guys. That's because law goes after guys like Chief Gilliard. And you go after guys like the one that your mom went after that left your mom pregnant to raise a child all by herself. You go, that guy on that Oprah Winfrey TV show, you know what? The one that gets, was it on Oprah Winfrey or was it Roots or whatever? I can't remember where the one who guy comes and gets, I think it was on Queen, that was it. The one who gets her pregnant and then leaves, right? And then that one guy in my Black Studies class goes, it made black men look bad. It's like, don't make black men look bad. It made that man look bad. What about the man who married her and raised the kid as his own? He was black too. Which nigga are you? The one who fucks and ducks or the one who shows up and I think I'll color this man father, I think I'll color this man love? You Punchy Bowen or are you Corey Bowen's biological who didn't bother? You take your pick, okay? You'd be Michelle's brother or that brother that just was a baby factory and then didn't bother. Come on now. Get your shackaroni going on. Dumbass motherfuckers. Sell that pizza, bitch, instead of stand up for the Lord. You know what I mean? Okay, so, and last night while I was watching TV, I was watching the news, and they had Musk and Trump doing their dirty deeds, and Dad listened to that man talk for an hour last night talking about inflation. It's like, money ain't real. Shit. Who wants to listen to some asshole who manipulates people with money on how we're going to kill the poor for the next 4 years? I don't want to listen to it. Like, what, Biden? I didn't listen to Biden talk about it. When I listen to Kamala Harris, it's because she's a brown girl that's Jamaican and Indian. And she's just like the other assholes that give us movies of fantasies of yep. Okay, please pass the butter. Thank you very much. Okay, do you understand? Or are you going to get the Xbox or the PlayStation? But it's like, do you understand? Fucking crazy ass people. They are. Okay. And the reason string theories is the weaving of the tapestry. Loop theory is Genesis and Revelation. Asymmetry is you can create your own narrative like Stephen Hawking. It's that big of an ego trap. There's people that want to be part of the tapestry, want to be part of the loop, but they're not. So they come up with super asymmetry. Here's your rock, a word from a guy who blows up mountains to get rocks out of it because rocks are more valuable than water, food, and good ecosystem in New Mexico. I'm right here in the center. Okay, where's the Messiah at? In the center. Where's he at? In the center. In the middle. Ralphie's in the middle? No, I'm not in the middle. I'm not in the middle of the United States, but I'm in the epicenter of genocidal operations. We all know that. And who's the man, who's in charge? Who's the, who commands the technology? And who shuts it down and tries to, oh no, we got to start over again. Tear it down, start over again. I correct the technology, and then they reboot it. You guys trust Facebook? You trust everything else? They can't, the policies are different. Well, Jeff Bezos, he rolled them bones. Him and his guy, the little guy that was on PBS, let's roll the bones. In case Parsons, have you ever seen that movie, Lilies in the Field? Okay, well, the Mexican guy that owns a restaurant? Okay, that's Jeff Bezos. Okay, it's not Mark Zuckerberg. No. Mark Zuckerberg is Ruth Bader Ginsburg's, where the Wickersham brothers. He's a Wickersham brother for the Carol Burnett's character on the Jim Carrey movie. Yeah. Okay. Do you understand? No, we're right. You're wrong. Yeah, we get it, Hawking. And Bezos is, what if Hawking's wrong? Oh, everybody knows Hawking's wrong. Jesus and Muhammad are right. Hawking is wrong. D.T. Suzuki right. Hirohito wrong. Okay. Sun Yat-sen right. Chiang Kai-shek, Mao Zedong, wrong, right? Well, because it says in the stories, if you read the Bible, it says if you add to this or take this away, you won't live it. If you add to the story or take away from the story, if you're not part of the story and you write it down, like the Book of Muhammad and the Quran. Okay, Muhammad told them, don't write it down. If you write it down, you will change it to serve yourself and not faith in the glory of God, and continue to do so till the 1322nd Redeemer me. So, and what if my granddaughter is a girl, or if it's a grandson? What are you guys going to do then? All you left-wingers, that tried to come up with a new body for the Ark of the Covenant through my conservative family. And then you say the liberal family. How conservative is Patrick? Patrick's not very liberal, guys. He hates Phoenix, and he hates California, and he hates Seattle because that liberal. Because guys, okay, taking guns away from people. They said it on the thing last night on 60 Minutes. Most people they sell guns to use them for hunting. They go blow Bambi's mom off the thing. Yeah. Oh, you kill Bambi's mom. You rather starve to death? No. Then eat your venison. Okay. Do you understand? Would you feel better if I brought back a buffalo? You can't because they're an endangered species. Okay. What about a turkey? Everybody doesn't mind eating a turkey. They're ugly and they taste great. Right. Okay. As deers are prettier, but I think turkey tastes better than deer. Deers are gorgeous. Okay. So that means if you eat a woman who's not that attractive with the little jowls and everything, if you eat her pussy, it'll taste, no, that's not always necessarily the case. She probably doesn't eat well and has a good, you're probably going to, but don't eat the pussy. Kiss the mouth, do what you're supposed to do with the pussy. Well, that's just, Book of Leviticus. Come on now. Get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Giving yourself to me can never be wrong. If your love is true. I mean, come on. Oh, baby. Let me love. Let me, AKA head title. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, but it's not Marvin Cease. Marvin Cease is a whole other bird. You understand? Whatever it takes to make money and keep the people sexual instead of loving their babies. There you go. It's wrong, right? Okay. There's your strings and your loops and your asymmetry. Super asymmetry. Stephen Hawking's ego tries to replace the infinite glory of God. And you get a rock award from a guy. Isn't that kind of ironic? Do you really think? You get a rock award from a guy who blew up our mountains that draws in the ore. So you have all the rocks in a box instead of in the mountains thrown with the river thrown through a river. My brothers, our love has flown. Try this, man. Don't you love that song? It's one of my favorites. I'm led to believe that Max and Emmy like it. If they haven't heard it yet, I bet you when they hear it that this is a really good song. Isn't it? Aswad means black in Arabic. Okay, guys. I love you. Peace out, man. We'll talk later.